Today we're going to talk about Microsoft Dynamics 365, specifically about the Dynamics 365 Business Central and CRM integrated functionality, including the streamlined leads to opportunity sales process, creating and processing an order, and having an end-to-end view of your business operations. Hello Dynamics community, I'm Dave from Bond Consulting Services. One of our experts, Kelsey, will be guiding you through the powerful capabilities of the Business Central and CRM Power Connector. Let's get started.
In this section, we'll go over the BC CRM Power Connector from a high level. As a quick overview of the BC CRM Power Connector, this connector uses Power Automate, which serves as a tool for seamless integration between entities of Dynamics 365 Sales and Dynamics 365 Business Central. There are a few system requirements. We'll need a Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise subscription, as well as a Dynamics 365 Business Central subscription. And we'll need an integration user with both of the aforementioned subscriptions assigned. Within Dynamics 365 Sales, this system is used to manage customer information, track sales activities, qualify leads and prospects, create quotes, and initiate the sales order process. In Dynamics 365 Business Central, this system is used to manage products, pricing, and inventory, process sales orders, payments, and invoices, run financial reports, bank reconciliation, and general accounting needs. This slide shows an overview of the integration mappings between Business Central and Dynamics 365 Sales, as well as the direction or flow of that information between each system. In this section of the video, we'll go over the lead to opportunity sales process within Dynamics 365 Sales. In this process, we will start with a lead. We'll qualify that lead, which will create a contact, an account, and an opportunity, and we'll move that opportunity through to a quote and eventually an order. So starting with the lead record on my screen right now, we have our lead, Ricky Baker. Ricky Baker is a purchasing agent with Wilder LLC company, and he has an interest in our products. So at this time, a salesperson can fill out the contact information, as well as the company and address information on my screen. At this point, we're going to say that Ricky Baker is interested in doing business with us. So we're going to go ahead and qualify this lead. As mentioned before, qualifying a lead creates 3 different types of records. It creates a contact record, an account record, and an opportunity record. So now I will go ahead and qualify this record. Qualifying the lead will also move me along from the qualify stage to the develop stage. In this section, we will go over the opportunity record that was just created from our qualified lead. So we now have a new opportunity record, as you can see at the top of my screen here. We also have a new contact and account record that were created. Before we further develop our opportunity, we're going to go ahead and update our account record so that this information will push across from Dynamics 365 Sales to Business Central. So I'm going to click on the hyperlink for Wilder LLC, our account record. This opens our account record within Dynamics 365 Sales. As you can see here, our BC customer number field is blank, meaning that this account has not yet been pushed across to Business Central as a customer. So in order to do that, we'll need to fill out a few things. We'll need to enter our template code. These template codes refer to customer templates that are created and managed within Dynamics 365 Business Central. So I will select my business to business customer code. Additionally, we'll need to set our relationship type to customer. And the last thing we'll need to do is on the details tab here at the top of my page, we'll need to fill in the payment terms. So I'll go ahead and give it net 15 days. At this point, we can go ahead and save our record in the upper left-hand corner. Additionally, one more thing that I want to do is I want to add a new ship to address. So I can scroll down to the ship to address subgrid on my account record, click on plus new ship to address, and I can go ahead and fill in this information for my new address. Once I'm done filling in the information for my new ship to address, I can click on Save and Close. This will take me back to my account record. Now we can switch over to Dynamics 365 Business Central, which I have open in another page here. So at this point, we should have our new Wilder LLC company being pushed over to Dynamics 365 Business Central. So if I type in Wilder LLC, you can now see here in Business Central, my new customer record for Wilder LLC. If you'd like to view the account record within Dynamics 365 Sales from Business Central, you can click on the Actions tab on the customer card within Business Central and click on View in CRM. Clicking that button will open up the account record within Dynamics 365 Sales. If you'd like to view the account record within Dynamics 365 Sales, you can click on the Actions button on the customer card within Dynamics 365 Business Central and click on View in CRM. At this point, the account record will be displayed within Dynamics 365 Sales, as well as you'll see the BC customer number that will get written back to show that these two records are synchronized between the two systems. Now that we've verified that our account information has pushed over as a customer into Dynamics 365 Business Central, we can go back to our opportunity record to add line items as well as create a quote and then an order. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this back button to get to my opportunity. Now that we're back to our opportunity record, I'm going to go ahead and add some product line items to further develop this opportunity. So I can click on the product line items tab on my opportunity page here. I'll need to pick a price list. In this example, I will select our default price list, which has the pricing and the items that are managed within Dynamics 365 Business Central. At this point, I can click on the Add Products button to add different products to my opportunity record. In the Add Products screen, I can add whatever products I need at whatever quantity is necessary, and then I can click Add. And once I'm ready, I can click Save to Opportunity, which will add this product to my opportunity record here. So I'm going to move us along our lead to opportunity sales process from the develop to the propose stage. I can fill out these different fields as needed and click on Next Stage to move on. In our propose stage, this is where we're going to create a new quote record. I can click on the Quotes tab on my opportunity. And from here, I can click on the Plus New Quote button. In this section, we'll go over a quote created from the opportunity. So you can see here, my quote got created and is related to the original opportunity that we created in the previous steps. It also mapped over my potential customer from that opportunity record, as well as the name of the opportunity, the price list, and the products that were added. Now I will add a quote date. I'll just enter today's date. And I can scroll down and add whatever additional information I have, such as a ship to address. And I can click on the Save button in the upper left-hand corner of my screen to save any changes that I've made. At this point, we'll say that we're ready to activate this quote and send it to the customer. Clicking on the Activate Quote button at the top of my screen locks this quote down into read-only mode, preventing a user from making any changes to the quote. So I'll go ahead and click Activate Quote here. And you'll see here I am now in read-only mode. So at this point, as the user or salesperson, I can export my quote to PDF. And I can select a document template to send out this quote. I can either download this PDF of the quote, I can email it, or I can just save it to Dynamics, which adds it to my quote timeline. So now we're ready to create our order. Here we are on my active quote. This quote is active, meaning that the salesperson has already sent out the quote to the customer. And if we're creating an order, that suggests that that quote was approved. So now on my quote record, I can click on the Create Order button in my command bar at the top of my screen. The Create Order form pops up to ask how I want to proceed with this quote and opportunity. I'm going to say that my status reason of this quote is 1, since we are creating the order. The date 1 defaults to today's date. And it'll ask me if I want to close my opportunity and calculate actual revenue from my quotes, which both default to yes, so that looks good to me. Now I can click OK. Now we're looking at the order record within Dynamics 365 Sales. We were previously on the quote record, and you can see here my quote record from our previous steps is now hyperlinked and related to my new order record. I can get to that quote record at any time. Additionally, my products were brought over from my quote and my customer information as well. I'll have to enter a new order date here, as well as I'll need to scroll down and fill out any more information such as location. And any other information I may have missed. And I'll go ahead and add a customer group as well for small business. And I can save these changes that I've made to my record. When I'm ready to push this record from Dynamics 365 Sales to Dynamics 365 Business Central, I can click on the Confirm button at the top of my screen. Clicking on the Confirm button locks down all of the fields so that no changes can be made, as this is now being pushed to our accounting system. If I need to make any changes, I can click on the Revise button. So after confirming my order within Dynamics 365 Sales, we can go ahead and search for that order in Dynamics 365 Business Central. So I'm in the sales orders table within Business Central, and I can just search the order ID of my order from CRM. So here's my new order within Business Central. I can go ahead and click on the order number to open it up. At this point, within Business Central, I can review the order, making sure that it looks good and everything looks to be in order. I can further process the order and post it, creating a posted invoice where I can receive a payment against. So to post my order within Business Central, I can go ahead and click on this posting button and click on the post button. At this point, I can click on ship an invoice and click OK. Additionally, I'm going to select to open up my posted invoice. Just so I can grab this invoice ID. Now that our order was processed and posted into a posted sales invoice, we can go back to our Dynamics 365 sales system and view that posted invoice. So I can click on the invoices table in my navigation pane on the left-hand side within Dynamics 365 sales. From here, I can go ahead and locate my new posted invoice for Wilder LLC. Additionally, we will have a reference to the original order that this invoice was created for. I can also open my customer record for Wilder LLC. On my customer or account record for Wilder LLC, I can click on the Customer Ledger Entry tab. This will show me the customer ledger entry records that are coming from Business Central to show me how much money this account owes us. So in this record here, we have an invoice with the document number of the posted invoice we just grabbed from Business Central, today's posting date, a general order description, but most importantly, we have the invoice amount noted as well as the remaining amount noted. So now we're going to switch back to Dynamics 365 Business Central to apply a payment for this invoice. So here I can go back and you can see my order disappeared from my sales orders table because it was posted. I can click on the cash management menu at the top and I can go ahead and click on cash receipt journals to process this payment. I'm going to go ahead and open up our general journal here. So here I can enter my document number to whatever the check number was. I can change my account type to customer and I can go ahead and select my new customer's name. And then at this point, after entering the customer in the account number field, I can click on process and apply entries. On the apply customer entries screen, it should show my single posted invoice that I previously created, as well as the amount to apply. And I can click OK. Now that we've selected what invoice this payment applies to, we can go ahead and go to the Post Print button at the top of my page here and click on Post. From this page, we will go to Process and Apply Entries. This will show the ID or the posted invoice that I previously created, which I want to apply the entry to. So I'm going to make sure to add my amount to apply of $1,000 here. And then I can click OK. At this point now, I can click on Post Print and then I can post. Last step will be to post the journal lines. Yes. So at this point, now that we've set the applies to ID, we're going to go ahead and post this cash receipt journal. We're going to click on post/print, click on post, and yes. There we go. We can move over to Dynamics 365 Sales, take a look at our account record, and take a look at the customer ledger entry. And we can refresh this section here. And once this payment flows across to Dynamics 365 Sales, our invoice line will disappear from here. Just like that. So now that means that our account Wilder LLC no longer has any customer ledger entries, no longer has any invoices that are due. And that completes our BC CRM Power Connector walkthrough.
Thank you, Kelsey, for showcasing the Dynamics 365 solution. And thank you, Dynamics 365 community, for your attention. We hope you enjoy this video. Subscribe to our channel if you want to learn more about utilizing Dynamics 365 to grow your business. Click here for our related videos. Utilize our website down below.